Hello everyone, this is Al Red Sox Fan coming to you from Al Red Sox Fan YouTube station, and we're going to come back with another Family Feud baseball using Strat-O-Matic baseball. The 1954 Cleveland Indians take on the 2016 Cleveland Indians in Tribes That Matter. Who will come out on top? In 1954, the Cleveland Indians finished with a whopping 111 wins and only 43 losses. They would go on to the World Series but be swept by Willie Mays and the New York Giants. In 2016, the Cleveland Indians, led by Terry Francona, the manager, and Kluber, the pitcher, would go 94-67, win the Central, beat the Red Sox, win the American League pennant, but eventually go on to lose to the Chicago Cubs in the World Series 4-3 in the best of 7. Who is going to win this Family Feud? We shall see. Let's go to the lineups here. For the 1954 Cleveland Indians, leading off, playing left field, Al Smith. Batting second, playing second base, Bobby Avila. Batting third, the center fielder, Larry Doby. Batting fourth, the third baseman, Al Rosen. Batting fifth, first baseman, Vic Wertz. Batting sixth, the right fielder, Dave Philly. That's what it looks like to me. That's what we're going to call him. Batting seventh, the shortstop, George Strickland. Batting eighth, doing the catching, Jim Hegman. Batting ninth, the designated hitter, Wally Westlake. On the mound, Bob Lemon. For the hometown 2016 Cleveland Indians, batting first, the computer chose these lineups for both teams. The designated hitter, Carlos Santana. Batting second, playing second, Jason Kipnis. Batting third, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor. Mike Napoli is in the cleanup spot, playing first base. Batting fifth, the third baseman, Jose Ramirez. Batting sixth, the right fielder, Lonnie Chisenhall. Batting seventh in left field, Rajai Davis. Batting eighth, the center fielder, Tyler McQuinn. Batting ninth, doing the catching, Roberto Perez. On the mound for the 2016 Cleveland Indians, to face his familyhood, Corey Kluber. 18-9, 3.14 earned run average, struck out 227, walked 57. And in the chat, we have Brad62. He says, holy cow, 111 wins. Yep, 1954 Cleveland Indians won 111 games and were swept by the New York Giants with Willie Mays 4-0 in the best of 7. And hello back at you, Brad62. Hope all is well. And hello to Ken Castro. So Kluber's on the mound, corners in for Al Smith. He's a B bunter. Ramirez in at third, Napoli in at first. Smith's looking for the 1-5 column off Kluber. Kluber gets a sign from Perez, and here's the first pitch in Family Feud Cleveland Indian style. It's a 3. He needs a 9-12 and a 10. Ground ball to Lindor, going up the middle, he snags it, throws to Napoli, comes Bobby Avila. Avila's looking for the 3-5 column. The windup and the pitch. He gets a 2. He needs an 8-9 and an 11. Ground ball to Ramirez across the diamond to Napoli. 2 down. Here comes Larry Dolby. Dolby in 1954 batted .272 with 32 home runs. Let's see if he can take Kluber a yard. Dolby's looking for the 1-3 column. He awaits the Kluber offering. Here it is. It's a 3. Very good for Larry. And a 6. And that's a single up the middle. Keeps the inning alive. So a 2-out single for Dolby. Very good base runner, 1 through 15. Napoli holding him on. Here comes Al Rosen. Rosen 300 batting average with 24 home runs in 1954. A lot of pop in that bat. He's looking for the 2-5 column. Kluber peeks at first. Looks in at Perez. Here's the pitch to Rosen. It's a 2 and an 11. Hard ground ball up the middle. Lindor snags it. Flips to first. Side retired. Rosen got his column, just couldn't find the right roll. We go to the bottom of the first, no score. Due up for the 2016 Indians, Santana, Kipnis, and Lindor. And they will face Bob Lemon. What a tremendous year Bob Lemon had in 1954. 23 wins, 7 losses, 2.72 earned run average, struck out 110, walked 92. Carlos Santana, 259, 34 home runs, left-handed batter. Switch hitter, he's batting lefty. Lemon's a righty. Lemon gets the sign from Hegan. Here's the pitch. It's a 4 and a 3. This play is going to be the catcher. 20-sided dice roll. That's a 4, W/G, and 11. Looks like Hegan will make the play, and he does. 1 away. Easy out. Jason Kipnis steps to the plate. 275, 23 home runs in 2016. Looking for the 2-6 column. Lemon has other ideas. Corners in to protect against the bunt. Wertz in at first. Rosen in at third. Lemon gets the sign. The windup and the pitch to Kipnis. It's a 1. He needs a 2. And a 7. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Swung at the knee cheese, as Chris from Strat-O-Matic, Delaware likes to say. 1 away. Here comes Francisco Lindor. 301, 15 home runs. Switch hitter. Batting lefty. Lemon works quickly. Looking for the 2-1 column. It's a 4. He'll need a 9-10. He gets a 6. Fly ball out to Dolby. He moves a bit to his right and makes the catch. And that retires the side. Go to the top of the second, no score. Due up for the 1954 Cleveland Indians. Vic Wertz, then Philly, and Strickland. Vic Wertz batted .257 with 15 home runs, left-handed power hitter. First baseman. Let's see how Kluber handles Wertz. Perez goes through the signs. Kluber deals. It's a 6. Wertz needs an 8. And a 7. Going to be a range play for the second baseman. 20-sided dice roll. 5G3 with a number sign. And a 9. Let's see if Kipnis can make the play. Sinker into the hole. Kipnis ranges to the left, scoops it up, and throws to Napoli. Nice play by Kipnis. 1 away. Rob Wertz of a hit there. Here comes Dave Philly. 226 with 12 home runs, left-handed batter. Switch hitter, batting lefty. Kluber works quickly. It's a 6. Again, Philly needs an 8. It's a 5. Ground ball shortstop. 20-sided dice roll for the range. 15G1 and a 7. Lindor goes towards the middle, scoops it up, Fires to Napoli, 2 down. So with 2 outs, no one on, George Strickland looks to extend the inning. Strickland, .213 with 6 home runs. Looking for the 1-5 column. Perez pounds the mid, sets the target. Here's the pitch to Strickland. It's a 1. This is what he wanted. Lots of blue there. Anything but an 11 or a 12. And he gets a 12. Pops out to the catcher. Wow. All that blue, and he found the bad. Side retired. We go to the bottom of the second. Due up for the 2016 Indians, Napoli, Ramirez, and Chisenhall. Mike Napoli, .239, 34 home runs. Looking for that 1 or 6 column. 2 columns not bad either. Bob Lemon's ready. He deals to Napoli. He gets a 5. Napoli needs an 8. And gets a 7. Range play for the second baseman. 20-sided dice roll for Avila. 6G3 number sign and a 12. Let's see if Avila, as Napoli looks to beat the shift. And what a play! Avila scoops it up and quickly fires to first for out number 1. 1 down, and here comes Jose Ramirez. .312 with 11 home runs, looking for the 1-3 column. Hegan wiggles the fingers. Lemon nods his head. He kicks and fires. It's a 3. This is good for Ramirez. And a 6. And that's a single to right. Turned on that fastball. So a 1-out single. Ramirez 1 through 17 base runner. That's tremendous. 60% chance of stealing second. Chisenhall's at the plate. Left-handed batting right fielder. .286, 8 home runs. Lemon peaks to first. Now deals to Chisenhall. It's a 5. He needs an 8 and an 11. Fly ball to left, so it's going to be a range play for Smith. 20-sided dice roll. 13 F2 and a 9. Smith should make this play. Moves, coming in, and he makes the catch. 2 down. Now leave it up to Raji Davis. .249 with 12 home runs. Ramirez will be off on contact. Lemon works quickly. Davis looking for the 3-6 column. Ramirez takes a few steps off the bag, and he will hold. So Lemon and Wirtz do a good job of holding Ramirez at first. Lemon again peeks to first. Looks in at the plate. Deals to Davis. It's a 1 and a 9. Ground ball to Strickland. He has it. Throws to first. Side retired. We go to the top of the third. Scoreless here in Cleveland. Due up for the 1954 Indians, the catcher, Hegan. Then the DH, Westlake, and the top of the order, Smith. Hegan, .234, 11 home runs. Kluber kicks and fires. He gets a 6. He needs a 2 or an 8. And he gets an 8. And a 20, and that's going to be a line out. Great play by Ramirez, 1 down. Hegan hit it hard, but Ramirez leaped and made the catch. And here comes Wally Westlake. Wally World, .263, 11 home runs. He's the designated hitter, looking for the 3-1 column. Perez goes through the signs. Kluber nods his head. The windup and the pitch to Westlake. It's a 4. He needs a 2, 9, 10, 11. He gets a 5. Swing and a miss. He is out. So there's 2 outs. Top of the order now, Al Smith. He's 0 for 1. Again, Smith looking for the 1-5 column. Corners in to protect against the bunt. Perez sets the target. Here's the pitch by Kluber. It's a 6. He needs a 2-8. He gets a 12. This ball goes back to Kluber. Range play, 20-sided dice roll. That's going to be a 6G3. And Kluber throws the ball into the dirt. Napoli can't come up with it. So that's going to be an E1 on Kluber. The inning's extended. Smith's on. Thanks to the error, 1 through 16 base running ability, 45% chance of stealing second. Here comes the second baseman, Bobby Avila. is 0 for 1. Smith will be off on contact. Kluber takes a peek at first. Now gets a sign from Perez. He deals. It's a 5. And a 5. Swing and a miss. He is gone. Punch out. Go to the bottom of the third. No score. Due up for the 2016 Indians. Naqui, Perez, and Santana to face Bob Lemon. Righty-lefty matchup. Naqui, 296 with 14 home runs. Lemon deals. The shift's on. It's a 5. He needs an 8. And a 7. Ground ball to second base. Let's see if Avila can make the play. 3, 10. And Avila. And he can't get it. He makes the stop on the dive, but he will not throw to first. It will be an infield hit for that Queen, so he's on to lead off the inning. 1 out of 15 runner, that's very good. 50% chance of stealing second. Wirtz holding him on, and here comes Roberto Perez, and my guess is he is bunting. Here's the pitch. Here's the sacrifice bunt. He puts it down. And he's successful. Perez is out at first, but Naqui is in scoring position at second now with 1 out. Top of the order, Carlos Santana, 34 big bombs in 2016. Lemon looks back towards second. In at the catcher. He deals to Santana. It's a 2. Very good for Santana. And a 7. It's a 20. Deep fly ball in the corner. And Philly makes the running catch. Unbelievable. Great catch. And I guess that was a foul ball. Now Doby makes the great catch. 2 outs. I hate when Strat-O-Matic does that. So 2 outs. McQuinn will be off on contact. Should score on a base hit. Kipnis is at the plate. He's 0 for 1. Lemon takes a deep breath. He deals to Kipnis. It's a 4. Kipnis needs a 9-10. He gets an 8. It's a fly ball, right field. Philly's there. And he makes the catch. Side retired. They pitch around the single and the sacrifice. Go to the top of the fourth. No score between the 54 Indians and the 2016 Indians. Due up for the 1954 Tribe. Dolby, Rosen, and Wirtz. Sounds like a law firm to me. As we have What's Blazing in Sports in the chat. T-Dub, thank you very much, my friend. Check out his channel. What's Blazing in Sports. Excellent boxing channel. Commentary, review, preview, an all-around good guy. I subscribe, and so should you. There's a lot of pretenders on YouTube who think they know about boxing. T-Dub knows about boxing. So Doby's at the plate 1 for 1. That's What's Blazing in Sports. Check him out. Here's the pitch to Doby. It's a 5. He needs an 8-9. He gets a 5. And that's a swing and a miss. Strike 3. Kluber blew the fastball by him. Here comes Al Rosen. Rosen's 0 for 1. Kluber toes the rubber. Peers in at Perez. Gets the sign. He deals to Rosen. It's a 5. And a 4. Let's play for the catcher, Perez. 20-sided dice roll for the range. 4 W/G and a 7. Perez will make this play. Out in front of the plate, picks it up, throws to first. 2 down. So 2 outs, no one on. Power hitting first baseman Vic Wirtz steps to the plate. He is 0 for 1. Wirtz looking for the 2-5 column. The windup and the pitch by Kluber. 2. This is good for Wirtz. And a 9. Wirtz works a walk. Say that 10 times fast. Keeps the inning alive. He'll be off on contact. Not the speediest of runners, 1 through 9. Here comes Dave Philly. Philly's 0 for 1. Looking for the 5-2 column. He awaits the Kluber offering. Here it is. It's a 3. This is good for Philly. And a 9. And he'll go down looking. Couldn't pull the trigger. Strikes out, side retired. We go to the bottom of the 4th, still scoreless in Cleveland. Due up for the 2016 Tribe. Lindor, Napoli, and Ramirez. Francisco Lindor 0 for 1. Switch hitter batting lefty. Lemon wants to get him again. Lemon dealing out the lemonade without the sugar to the 2016 Indians. Here's the pitch to Lindor. It's a 2. This is good for Francisco. And a 9. Ground ball to Wirtz. He has it. Takes it to the bag himself. All that blue, and he finds the bad roll. Unbelievable. Here comes Mike Napoli. Napoli's 0 for 1. Red Sox. Indians go into a shift, the 1954 Indians. To the left. Lemon looks in at Hegan. Nods his head. He deals to Napoli. Here's the pitch. Strickland comes over towards the bag. Throws to first for the out. So with 2 outs, no one on, here comes Jose Ramirez. Ramirez is 1 for 1. He has a single. No score, bottom of the 4th. Lemon wants to keep it that way. Hegan sets the target. Here's the pitch to Jose Ramirez. It's a 3. This is good for Jose. And a 4. It's a fly ball out to Smith and left. He's coming in, and he makes the catch. Side retired. We go to the top of the 5th, still scoreless here in Cleveland. Due up for the 1954 Tribesmen, Strickland, Hegan, and Westlake. Strickland's 0 for 1. Looking for the 1-5 column. Kluber up to 53 pitches, good for 110. He sets and delivers. It's a 5. And a 5. And Strickland goes down looking on strikes. Another strikeout for Kluber. So 1 down, no one on. And here comes Hegan, the catcher. He's 0 for 1. He did have 11 home runs in 1954. He'd like to club one off Kluber. Perez sets the target. Kluber deals. It's a 6. And an 8. Possible single here. And a 2. And that's a single up the middle. Line drive. Hegan's on with 1 out. 1 through 11 base runner. Looks like Napoli's playing behind him. Westlake's at the plate now. Again, Westlake had 11 home runs. 2016 Indians want to turn 2 up the middle with Lindor and Kipnis. Here's the pitch to Westlake. Looking for the 3-1 column. It's a 4. He needs a 2, 9, 10, 11. He gets a 9, and he works a walk. So with 1 out, Hegan's in scoring position. Westlake's at first. 54 Tribe looking to jump out in the lead. Top of the order, Al Smith. Left fielder's 0 for 2. Smith steps in the box. Kluber deals. It's a 2 and a 7. And Smith works a walk. Bases are loaded now. 1 out. Corners are in to protect against the bunt. The squeeze play. And here comes Bobby Avila. He's 0 for 2. So Ramirez in at third. Napoli in at first. Pressure cooker here for the 2016 Tribe and Corey Kluber. Here's the pitch to Bobby Avila. Looking for the 3-5. It's a 2. He needs an 8-9. He gets a 6. Ground ball to Lindor. Flips to Kipnis on to Napoli. 6-4-3 double play. Kluber works out of the jam. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Still scoreless. That is a huge squander for the 54 Tribe. Due up for the 2016 Indians, Chisenhall, Davis, and Naquin. Chisenhall's 0 for 1. Left-handed batter. Lemon deals. It's a 5 and a 7. Range play for the second baseman, Avila. 20-sided dice roll. 10G2. And he will not make the play. It's going to be an error on Avila as he boots the ball. Very dangerous runner at first base in Chisenhall, 1 through 13. Wirtz holding him on, but he still has a 75% chance of stealing if he gets the proper lead. I'm assuming he's going to go. And he's moving away from the bag. Chisenhall working hard to get that lead. Okay, but I guess he does not get the lead. And he'll stay put. Lemon now looks in towards the plate. Nods his head. He deals to Davis. It's a 5 and a 7. Ground ball second base. Let's see if Avila can make this play. 12G3 and a 16. Possible double play here. Avila has it. Barehands it over to first in time. That's the only play he could make. So there's one down. Chisenhall advances to second. That's as good as a sacrifice, folks. So one out. Very good base runner at second. And here comes Tyler Naquin. He's 1 for 1. Chance to put the 2016 Tribe on the board. No score here. One out. Chisenhall at second. Here's the pitch to Naquin. It's a 5. He needs an 8. He gets a 9. And he's going to pop that up to Strickland at short for out number 2. Here comes the number 9 batter, the very weak-hitting catcher, Roberto Perez. Only a 196 average, 3 home runs. Lemon works quickly. It's a 3, nothing there, and an 11. Ground ball to Wirtz, takes it to the bag himself, inning over. Runner left in scoring position for the 2016 Tribe. We go to the top of the 6th, still scoreless. Due up for the 54 Indians, Doby, Rosen, and Wirtz, the law firm. Larry Doby's 1 for 2. Doby, a lot of pop in that bat, 32 home runs, looking to go yard against Kluber. Kluber has other ideas. The windup and the pitch to Doby. It's a 2, nothing there for Larry. And a 7, except a big swing and a miss. Go sit down, Mr. Doby. Another strikeout for Kluber. Here comes Al Rosen. He's 0 for 2. Rosen had 24 round trippers in 54 with a 300 batting average. Kluber's been able to handle him his first 2 at-bats. Perez wiggles the fingers. Kluber nods his head. Here's the pitch to Rosen. That's a 6. He needs a 2 or an 8. It's a 7. Ground ball to Kipnis. 20-sided dice roll for the range. 5G3 number sign and a 13. Let's see if Kipnis makes this play. Bounding ball towards second. He picks it up. Flips to first. 2 down. Nice play by Kipnis. 2 outs, no one on. Vic Wirtz comes to the plate. 54 Tribe first baseman, 0 for 1 with a walk. He's looking for the 2-5 column. The windup and the pitch from Corey Kluber. It's a 4 and a 6. And a big swing and a miss as he got him to chase the high fastball outside. Side retired we go. Bottom of the 6th, no score. Each team has 2 hits and an error and a goose egg. Due up to face Bob Lemon, Santana, Kipnis, and Lindor. Another pitcher's duel in a family feud game. Santana's 0 for 2. He awaits the Lemon offering. The 54 Indians have shift right. Here's the pitch to Santana. He swings. And Strickland backhands it and throws to first, and they just get him. Nice play. Nice stretch by Wirtz. 1 away. Jason Kipnis is at the plate now. He's 0 for 2. Righty-lefty matchup. Corners are in, protecting against the bunt hit. Egan sets the target. Here's the pitch to Kipnis. And Strickland has it. Over to Wirtz. 2 down. As Kipnis bangs into the shift. So 2 outs, no one on. Here comes Francisco Lindor. He is 0 for 2. 301, 15 home runs in 2016, excuse me. Lindor awaits the Lemon offering. Here it is. It's a 2. This is very good for Lindor. And a 7. And that's a single to left. Lindor goes the other way. Keeps the inning alive. 1 through 15 base runner. Wirtz holding him on. Napoli 0 for 2 at the plate. Napoli 34 home runs. Only a .239 batting average though. does tend to strike out a lot. Lemon deals. Lindor tries to get a good lead. They throw over, he dives back, the tag, and he is safe. Again, Lemon looks over. Now looks in at Hegan. Deals to Napoli. It's a 4. He needs a 9-10. And it's a 4. This is going to be a fly ball to center. Let's see if Dolby can handle the play. 20-sided dice roll. He should be able to. 2F2 and a 12. Fly ball. Dolby's there. He waits for it. He makes the catch. Side retired. We go to the top of the 7th. Still scoreless in Cleveland. Kluber will face Philly, Strickland, and Hegan. Philly's 0 for 2. Kluber deals. It's a 6. Philly needs an 8. And it's a 9. And that's a strikeout looking. Throws him with the fastball. Another strikeout for Kluber. Here comes George Strickland. Strickland's 0 for 2. Looking for the 1-5 column. Perez sets the target. Kluber kicks and fires. It's a 5. He needs a 2, 8, 9, 11. He gets a 9. Possible home run. That ball is launched deep to left center field. It's a 19. Now Queen going back. He leaps and he makes the catch. No, it's off his glove. And Strickland goes cruising into second base with a wall ball double as Naquin went crashing into the wall. It looked like it hit his glove, but it hit the wall. I thought he was going to make the catch. He did not. So with 1 out, Strickland the go-ahead run at second. Jim Hegan, the catcher, was 1 for 2. Chance to put the 54 Indians ahead. Perez goes out to have a word with Kluber. Back behind the plate. Kluber deals to Hegan. It's a 3. This is very good for Hegan. And a 4. And that's a single up the middle. 55% chance of scoring the lead runner 1 through 11. We're going to hold them. So it'll be runners on the corners with 1 out. And here comes Wally Westlake. Infield is in. Top of the 7th. 1 out. No score. Strickland at third. Hegan at first. He's now 2 hits off Kluber. He's been the thorn in Kluber's side. There's always one of those guys in the game. Here's Wally Westlake. 0 for 1. 1 walk. Kluber shakes off Perez. Now he nods his head. Here's the pitch to Westlake. And that's it. They were buying time. Timeout called. And here comes the very, very, very unbelievable pitcher that year, Andrew Miller. And I'll tell you why he was unbelievable. Andrew Miller, 10 wins, 1 loss, 1.45 earned run average with 12 saves in 2016. He was absolutely fabulous for the Indians that year. Pitched whenever Francona wanted him. Didn't matter what inning, he went in. It's good for 17 pitches, so 1 out. Miller's come in to put out the fire. Runners on the corners. He'll have to deal with Wally Westlake. The windup and the pitch by Andrew Miller. It's a 5. Nothing there for Wally. And a 4. Range play for the third baseman. Infield in. 20-sided dice roll. 15 G1 and an 11. I don't know what. Now let's see if he makes the play with the infield in. Westlake swings. Bounding ball towards third. Ramirez comes up with it and throws to Napoli for the out. Keegan advances to second. Strickland stays at third. So second and third, 2 outs. Runners will be off on contact. Top of the order, Al Smith. Base hit might score 2. Keegan 1 through 11 base runners. Smith 0 for 2 with a walk. Miller looking for another out to get out of this jam. The windup. The pitch to Smith. It's a 6. Smith needs a 2. He gets a 7. He'll go down looking. Throws him with the fastball. Andrew Miller comes in and puts out the fire. As they play Take Me Out to the Ball. and that's for Chris from Strat-O-Matic, Delaware. Check out that channel. As well as Higher Ground Gaming, Quentin Parks, What's Blazing in Sports, ID Gesture, Broke Black Man 94, Phil the Issues Guy, and many more. Check out my page for all the wonderful channels. Alright, trivia. Who hit the winning home run in 1960 World Series for the Pittsburgh Pirates? Beatles will know this in his sleep. Bill Mazeroski. That's pretty easy. And the answer? Bill Mazeroski. Alright, due up for the 2016 Indians to face Bob Lemon. 82 pitches. He's good for 120. Ramirez, Chisenhall, and Davis. But before we start the bottom of the seventh, let's go to the pitching box score. So Kelly Kluber went 6 1/3, gave up 4 hits, no runs, walked 3, struck out 8 through 98 pitches. Miller came in to get the final 2 outs in the top of the seventh as the 54 Indians stranded 2 runners in scoring position. Bob Lemon so far 6 innings, 3 hits, no runs, and 1 strikeout. So it's a scoreless pitcher's duel here. Now, 2016 Indians have turned it over to their bullpen. Aaron Sheelan says, Mazeroski, you are correct, my friend. Ramirez 1 for 2. The windup and the pitch by Lemon. It's a 3. This is good for Ramirez. And a 3. Ground ball to Wirtz. Flips it to Lemon for out number 1. Scoring at home, that goes 3-1 as they're guarding the lines on that play. Here comes Chisenhall. Lonnie Chisenhall, 0 for 2, left-handed batter. Lemon works quickly. It's a 2. This is good for Chisenhall. And a 9. And he goes down looking. Second strikeout for Lemon, so 2 outs, no one on. Here comes Rajai Davis. He is 0 for 2. Davis has a little pop in that bat. 12 home runs, 249 batting average. Lemon works quickly. It's a 4. He needs a 9-10. He gets a 9. Possible triple. It's a 4. And that's going to be a single up the middle. He's trying for 2. The throw, and he's safe. A hustle double. What a play by Rajai Davis. With 2 outs, he gets a hustle double. And if Queen can get a hit, odds are he's scoring. It's 1 through 17. Here's the pitch to Queen. It's a 1. He needs a 2, 3, 10. He gets the 10, and he is hit by that pitch. The crowd goes wild. Queen's not too thrilled, but he keeps the inning alive. Here comes the weak-hitting catcher, Roberto Perez. 0 for 1. Only batting 196. Lemon takes a deep breath. The windup and the pitch to Perez. It's a 6. Oh, this is good for Perez. And a 4. It's a 5. Deep fly ball. Philly going back, and he dives, and he makes the catch. Unbelievable. Side retired. Philly has just saved the game for the 1954 Indians. And we go to the top of the 8th, still scoreless. Due up for the 54 Tribe, Bobby Avila, Larry Dolby, and Al Rosen. Avila's 0 for 3. Andrew Miller back out on the hill. Lots of strikeouts. Tall lefty's ready to work. He deals to Avila. It's a 6. Avila needs a 2. He gets an 8. Swing and a miss. Fastball outside corner. 1 away. Here comes Larry Dolby. This is a very interesting matchup. Dolby's 1 for 3 again. 32 home runs in 54. Dolby looking for that 1-3 column. 4's not too bad either. Lefty-lefty matchup. Miller gets the sign. He kicks and fires. It's a 5. Nothing there for Dolby. 7. And he goes down looking. Another strikeout for Miller. 2 up, 2 down. Base is empty. Top of the 8th, no score. Family Feud Cleveland style. 1954 Indians and the 2016 Indians. And here comes Al Rosen. Rosen with one swing of the bat could give the 54 tribesmen the lead. He awaits the Miller offering. The tension is mounting. Here's the pitch. It's a 2. Oh boy. Rosen sees a lot of blue there. And a 6. And that's a single up the middle. Rosen keeps the inning alive. Here comes Vic Wertz, 0 for 2. With a walk, Rosen will be off on contact. And Miller's over his pitch count now at 21. Let's see if they leave him in to face Vic Wertz. Lefty-lefty matchup. Here's the pitch. It's a 4 and an 11. And Wertz goes down on strikes looking. Miller strikes out the side. And the runner is stranded. Al Rosen at first. We go to the bottom of the 8th. 54 Indians guarding the lines. Rosen guarding it at third. Wertz guarding it at first. And Bob Lemon still out on that hill. 102 pitches, good for 120. He'll face the top of the 2016 order. Santana, Kipnis, and Lindor. Santana 0 for 3. Here's the pitch to Carlos Santana. It's a 5. He needs an 8. And an 8. Possible double. It's a 1. That ball is going to center. Dolby going back. He won't get to it. It's going to bounce off the wall. And Santana is now 1 for 4. He has a leadoff double. Here comes Kipnis. I assume Kipnis is going to bunt. Here's the pitch. He's swinging away. It's a 6. Oh boy, that's good for Kipnis. And an 11. Ground ball to first. Wertz will take it to the bag himself. Advancing to third is Santana. The Indians have pulled their infield in. So Rosen, Strickland, Avila, and Wertz for the 54 Indians are playing on the infield grass. Lindor 1 for 3. Lemon needs a strikeout. Here's the pitch to Lindor. It's a 4 and a 7. And Lemon gets the strikeout. Big swing and a miss. What a clutch piece of pitching by Lemon. So 2 down, Mike Napoli 0 for 3. Napoli could hit a 2-run homer or just as likely strike out. Napoli awaits the Lemon offering. Here it is. It's a 4. He needs a 9-10. He gets a 6. It's a fly ball to Dolby. He's there. He squeezes the glove. Side retired. They pitch around the leadoff double. We go to the top of the 9th, still scoreless in this unbelievable pitcher's duel. Andrew Miller back out on the mound, 26 pitches. And he will face for the 54 Indians, Philly, Strickland, and Hegan. As Eric from Higher Ground Gaming has entered the chat, this is one of the channels I mentioned during the 7th inning stretch. Higher Ground Gaming with Eric, Mr. Brody, and Miss Mags. Check it out. Lots of wonderful stuff on that channel. Bobby Orr replay. Gronkowski replay. Yastrzemski replay. Larry Bird replay, amongst other things. 1978 Boston Red Sox replay. All good stuff. Check out the channel. Higher Ground Gaming with Eric. Also check out What's Blazing in Sports for all your boxing needs with T-Dub. So Phillies 0 for 3. Miller gets a sign from Perez. Here's the pitch. It's a 6. He needs a 2. And a 6. And another strikeout for Miller. 1 away. George Strickland 1 for 3. He has a double. Miller up to 32 pitches. Still cruising along, though. Francona has faith in him. 2016 Indians guard the line. Here's the pitch to Strickland. It's a 2. He needs a 2-3. He gets a 2! That ball is launched to left center field. Davis just turns. That's bye-bye gone! Strickland has just untied this ball game in the top of the 9th with a 1-out solo blast. The 1954 Indians take a 1-0 lead as Andrew Miller just hangs his head. Holy cow! Strickland touches home plate. Hegan greets him. And back to the dugout he goes to pure jubilation. So 1 out. 54 Indians now have the lead, and here comes Jim Hegan. He is 2 for 3 in this game. Miller's still out there. He deals to Hegan. It's a 2 and a 4. Hard ground ball back to Miller. He throws to Napoli for out number 2. Wally Westlake steps to the plate. He's 0 for 2 with a walk. Lefty-righty matchup. 2016 Indians still guarding the lines. Here's the pitch to Westlake. It's a 1. He needs a 4-5. He gets a 7. Hard ground ball. Ramirez scoops it up, spins, and throws to Napoli. Side retired, but damage done on the home run. By Strickland. And you know what? That was the 54 Indians' 6th hit. So it's 1-0. And Bob Lemon is 3 outs away from a complete game shutout. He's thrown 117 pitches. Good for 120. Who would be our closer? Let's just check that out as I'm coaching the 54. Managing, the 54 Indians. This is only a 1-game thing, so I can pretty much bring in anybody. I could bring in Bob Feller to close it out. I might just do that if I have to. If we go to anyone, it's going to be Bob Feller. So Feller's up in the pen. He is ready. Hello, Jerry Ball. How are you? Jerry Ball says, go Indians. It's been a heck of a game, 1-0. Strickland just homered in the top of the 9th. We go to the bottom of the 9th. The 1954 Tribe looking to defeat the 2016 Tribe in this Family Feud broadcast. I am your host, Al Red Sox fan. So Ramirez is 1 for 3. Feller warming up in the pen. Let's give you the pitching line for Lemon. 8 innings, 5 hits, no runs. He has struck out 3, he's walked none. Kluber, 6 1/3, 4 hits, 3 walks, 8 strikeouts. Andrew Miller, 2 2/3, he's given up 2 hits. One of them was a home run to Strickland. He's walked none, struck out 5. Back to the bottom of the 9th. Here's the pitch to Ramirez. It's a 3, very good for Jose. And a 10. And that's a single past the dive of Strickland up the middle. Tying run at the plate, tying run at first, winning run at the plate, Lonnie Chisenhall. Corners playing in. Here's the pitch to Chisenhall. It's a 2. This is good for Chisenhall. And an 11. And Chisenhall is hit by that pitch. And he is coming out of the game. Almonte comes in for him. No pitcher. The pitcher for Almonte would not load no matter how I typed it in. So no pitcher. No outs. Tying run at second, winning run at first, and corners are playing in for Raji Davis. And that's it for Bob Lemon. 54 Indians will go to the pen and bring in their other Bob Feller. So Bob Feller, 1954, 13 and 3, 3.09 earned run average, struck out 59, walked 39. Looking for the double play ball. Here's the pitch to Raji Davis. And Coco Crisp will come up to the plate to pinch hit. Crisp, 231, 13 home runs, 55 RBIs, 27 doubles, 4 triples. A double here would win the game most likely. Lots of speed in Almonte at first. Ramirez, tremendous speed at second. Here's the pitch to Crisp. It's a 2. Oh boy, this game could be over. And a 5. And that ball is launched deep to right center field and gone! Coco Crisp with the walk-off pinch hit home run. The 2016 Indians win in walk-off fashion. A 3-run blast by Coco Crisp. What a game. Feller comes in and gives up the bomb. Lemon takes the loss. Wow. Wow. The 2016 Indians come back from the brink to win 3-1 on the walk-off pinch hit home run by the former Red Sox Coco Crisp. You just saw a doozy. As Jerry Ball says, I like Bob Feller too, LOL. Jerry Ball, oh man, not Coco. I had a feeling when he came up, I just did. I said, I'm going to roll a home run. Unfortunately, I'm managing the other team, but that's a fun game. I had 2 fun games today. As RNGIDP, Craig is in the chat, and he's feeling better, so I bet you he's rolling a game tonight. Check him out. It's 11. He's going to be rolling shortly. I'll be getting off the air quickly to jump in the shower. Not that you want to know about that, but then I'm going to listen to Craig on RNGIDP, and my God, I can never remember the letters. You're killing me, Craig. Anyway, yep, walk off. So I'm going to say thank you to everyone first, and quickly to the box scores, and hopefully all you guys jump over to RNGIDP and Craig and watch his Strat-O-Matic game, Card and Dice. Excellent channel. So thank you to Craig and Eric from Higher Ground Gaming. Check out Higher Ground Gaming. Thank you to Jerry Ball. Thank you to Elin Olaf, who has an excellent football game up on his channel, EO Sports League. Check that out. Fun game. His retro replay, Jets in Atlanta Super Bowl. Awesome stuff. Thank you to Erin Sheelan. Erin got the trivia question, Mazeroski. Thank you to What's Blazing in Sports and T-Dub Boxing Channel. Excellent boxing channel. The people I subscribe to are good people. I ask that you check them out. Check out my page. Look at my featured channels, my related channels, and check them out. They're good people. These are the people you should subscribe to. And just stop by, take a look, give them a like. There's so many jerks out here on YouTube and Twitter. Help out the good people. Ken Castro, thank you very much. And Brad62, my buddy, thank you. All right, let's go to the box score. 2 wonderful games. You know, and this is going to get me to buy the new version of Strat-O-Matic because I'm having so much fun. I know I bash them a lot. I do like the game. I love all the games I have. So I'm still debating whether to get the new game. It's basically the same game except you're paying for the 2017 season. All right. Box score. A tremendous game. Player of the game. I'm going to give the player of the game
Team Yearbook, Minutes and Program.
Coco Crisp, pinch hit 3-run homer to win it in the bottom of the 9th. Bob Lemon, tough luck loser, 8 innings, 6 hits, 2 runs, both of them earned. He was responsible for the 2 runners that were on when Crisp homered, and Feller gave up the home run. Kluber, 6 1/3, no decision, 4 hits, 3 walks, 8 strikeouts. Andrew Miller gets the lucky win, though he pitched very well. He only 1 bad pitch to Strickland, the home run. Short-lived lead, though. So Miller gets the win, 2 2/3, 2 hits, 1 run, the home run, struck out 5, walked none. Let's quickly just go through the hits. And here's the funny thing. For the 54 Indians, 2 players got the 4 hits. Strickland and Hegan. Strickland, 2 for 4, a run scored and a RBI, that's a home run. And Hegan, the catcher, 2 for 4. Everyone else, an offer. For the 2016 Cleveland Indians, the players with the hits, Santana 1 for 4, Lindor 1 for 4, Ramirez 2 for 4 with a run scored, Raji Davis 1 for 3, and then the player of the game, pinch hit 3-run homer to win it, Coco Crisp. And Naquin was 1 for 2. So what a ball game. And I think I'm player of the game, Coco Crisp. That's who I'm going with. Oh my lord, Phil the Issues guy. has entered my chat. I feel so honored and privileged. Phil's the guy who got me started. You don't know how much I love Phil and Joe and Katie, 3 of my most favorite people. Phil says, great stuff, Al. Thanks. Have an awesome night. Someone give this man a play-by-play job. He is the best. Phil, have you been eating a sandwich? I greatly appreciate those words. So check out Phil the Issues Guy. Movie and TV reviews, Game of Thrones, Walking Dead. Just, he'll make you laugh. Another person who is absolutely wonderful on YouTube. He tries to make you laugh. He's very fun, very happy. With Joe Dirtylocks, his co-host. They have a gaming channel, Dirty Issues Gaming, and then once in a while Katie Crow's on there. It's great stuff. And please check out Phil. Give him a subscription. When he's on, give him a like. He'll make you laugh. He's a very good person. Again, don't help out the jerks on YouTube. Too many of those channels get the help. So, thank you very much, Phil, for gracing my chat. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you, my friend. All right, on that note, I'm going to go over and jump to Craig, you're killing me with your name. RNGIDP. Let's go check him out. He's going to have a Strat-O-Matic game up shortly. And remember to check out Phil the Issues Guy, Broke Black Man 94, Eric from Higher Ground Gaming, T-Dub from What's Blazing in Sports, ID Gesture, Tabletop Baseball, Baseball Demos. Oh, I'm going to forget somebody. I always do, and I feel bad. Johnny Giantsbane, JD, Mosley Boxing. Oh, Clinton Parks. All of them fine channels. Check out my page. Check out their pages. Thank you very much. Health, happiness. Till next time, take care. Bye-bye. God bless. And may the good Lord bring blessings upon you and strike down your enemies. Peace!